gonna just go to this. All right, good guys banned out Oasis. And then Flame banned out Hollywood for the hybrid map. So there you go. So that concludes our bans. Oasis, Esperanza, and Watchpoint Gibraltar from good guys. Bringing us to your map pool for today. Whoops, get rid of the bans. Ilios, Midtown, Runasapi, New Junk City, and Circuit Royale if we need that 5th and final tiebreaker. Health bar glitch still in effect. All right. Looks like Zia and the Flame coming out with a diva look right out of the gate. Showing something a little bit different. Going to use the Ana Brick to incorporate that. Whisper's going over to the Echo. Of course, going into the Genji cast on the other side. And the effort here alongside Dipsy. A mean duo trying to push in through cage. Early high ground position all around. Look at all 5 players from the Flame were off of ground level there for the moment. Eventually, as the point unlocks, are going to see Zia loop around just to anchor a little bit. Try to open up some sight lines there for the back line of Whispers and Hyptix. Depsy is taking a lot of damage. Here comes Zia looking for the kill, but it was a good speed ring, and it's gotten Depsy back. Meanwhile, Cap has come through for good guys, so the building percentage here is the first fight continues to drag out. Aggressive push from Rod under the high ground. Little Plume lands a volley of torpedoes, able to find first blood here in this fight. Now everybody from good guys is pushed on through. They've muscled past, kind of reclaim the cage here. %32 on the board. We're going to get a swap out of Whispers, as we heard there. And the Goud guys, at 44%. Whoop. Whisper's taking a bit of damage. Has to back up and just heal for a moment. Having this, get this attack and earn. So DSMI is kind of waiting for this nano. I believe is going to be the engage here. You got to not lose anybody beforehand. Anticipate that'll go on the other side, but it's taking too long. Cyber engage coming in here from good guys, and they're able to just kind of force everybody back. I'm not sure who they got low, but they got, or just made the Flame uncomfortable enough where they rotated back. But here's the engage. It is going to be the Pharah nano up top, dropping to that. Good nano, good anti-nade onto the back of that. Still a 3-for-1 trade, favoring good guys through this as D-Cruz heads up to the high ground. Yeah, I think it was a great orbital ray thrown in from Little Plume. Keeping good guys on top through that fight. Now one last chance here for the Flame. Effort square it off with Bob there for a moment. Zia forced to touch the point. No choice. Terror Surge thrown in. Whispers ends up down one way or another. Self-destruct to try to get Zia back in mech. Good coverage from Hyptix so the pilot Diva doesn't die. But Rod FD has moved into the back. D-Cruz has gotten one on to D7 as well. Demi, perhaps? Y'all let me know. Now the Blade to try to close this out. A 99-0. Dwindling reinforcements here for the Flame. And a good map 1 to kick things off here for good guys. Or a good round 1. Get the Optics pop. Optics is crazy. Optics is crazy. I'll give you some more Optics pops, Nev. We can do that. We can do that.
Everyone ready?
I thought you preferred to stay on the ground.
It's for a different idea I had. I just thought the view from up there would be inspirational.
I don't know, something about the voice line into the into the basketball goal. There is a wonderful dichotomy there. All right, Optics sticking with his Widowmaker here. He's gonna be the lone Widowmaker on the battlefield. Could just take over. we'll see what happens on the front line. It's a very front-loaded comp, as once again, we're going to get the Genji cast coming out here from Good Guys. Now, Whisper sticking with this far. This is a risky pick, but perhaps knowing you're not going to be facing a lot of long range. Speaking of long range, there's Optics with the opening pick. Here, let's get some more of that Optics paw that Nebs was asking for. There you go. That's a beauty. For the first time here in this map, we're going to get some percentage on the board for the Flame. Yeah, that was a nice shot. Yeah, D. Cruz showed the respect on that one. That was absolutely a beautiful shot. See what Optics has got left in the tank. All right, in the process of backing up. Watch the ingress. Oops, that's not Depsy. I wanted some Depsy pop. Show me how you are breaking open this front line. It's all eyes on Zia. Zia just got absolutely bullied over there. Boop, dash. I mean, the speed ring was on the opposite side. Kind of gets booped away from the speed ring, so they can't get out. Really nice move there from Rod FD. Make sure they can isolate that kill, and a great opener. But with Little Plume able to clap back and get Whispers as well. I said clap back. It's really adding on to it. God, that's a shot and a half, too, though. You still haven't gotten Optics, so job not done. Oh, Little Plume barely avoiding death on that one. Heard the bullet whiz by the ear, no doubt. Ziad finds an effort back on this point. Now, the flip did come through at some points, so Good Guys are in possession, but they're not going to be able to hold on to it for long, especially if Optics keeps hitting shots like that. My goodness. Is this something where I'm keeping an eye on? Do Good Guys not feel comfortable in that long range? Or is this a strategy to keep all their focus onto Ziad? We saw how well they're able to get that early DMAC and that early advantage, though it didn't completely turn into a fight win. There's a barrage coming in out of the top, and the blade out of D. Cruz. But Raid is going to be bolstered by the sound barrier, and I can't seem to find the right button. There's D. Cruz. Terrastar's used late in that, so it's kind of an odd, uncomfortable little layering of ultimates, it feels like they're from Good Guys. It does result in a fight win, though. We've seen Rod pick up a good kill on the back of it. They got 2 in their favor. 99 on the board here for the Flames. They stall this out for as long as they can. They're going to get Optics back in position. Let's give me some Optics pop here. Well, Ziad stalling. Optics had a couple opportunities. Not quite able to find it on that one, though. Good question, Manny. Good question. After doing a lot of trouble, it's got to drop back down to the Mega. That was sights up there from Optics, but with the orbital right thrown in from Little Plume, looks like the Flamer are just kind of forced to back up. Don't want to fight and all that healing. Still, right after he overextends, ends up getting picked off in the back. And now the return orbital, and that's going to catch effort on the way in. So a beautiful counterpunch here out of the Flame. This should just be the round, barring a miracle. Let's see what... I mean, it's not even much in the way of ults. What, you get a 5-player Deadeye to fit? No, not a chance. So now the middle ground. Well, very up close and personal. Ruins, a lot of long range. Optics able to pop off. Now we're kind of halfway in between. Not quite so cozy. Not quite so comfortable for a Widowmaker. Doesn't mean Optics won't give it a try. Some of the best performances in the history of competitive Overwatch have been Widowmakers in maps and situations where you wouldn't expect them, where you wouldn't normally see them. But we do, in fact, get optics going on over to the Ash, more common pick here, for the reasons as I stated before. I mean, it's just the range changes drastically on the 3 sub-maps of Ilios, and this one's kind of the mid-range. Effort sticking with the cast here. I believe that's what I remember effort sticking with most of last week, too. Alright, so the two Divas anchoring on point. This is the first time we're seeing Depsy go over the Diva for this map. Doesn't make sense with the high ground involved. D-Cruz heading up to see if they can dislodge the Flame out of the back line. The 2 supports from the Flame are going to drop down. Zia picks up that kill along the way. Bit of a dash in. Yep. Everybody in an uncomfortable position. You know, you tried to play in a small hallway with the Flame's Brig. Play with Ellis? No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Some optics pop for you on the approach. You can get a... Ooh, it's a good headshot. Oh, can't quite find the kill. Good pressure from D-Cruz right at the final moment. Ziad looking a bit uncomfortable down low. Here comes the chase. Ziad still very low, but Whispers does eventually get 1 pick. Ziad with the self-destruct up top forces everybody down, and the Flame finds 2 kills along the way. They're able to dance beautifully around. Oh, it even finds Depsy without their boosters. 42% counting here for the Flame. Yeah, you got caught on that one. Well, your team did, that is. Bob from Ziad assisting in an important pick right there to start things off right as he was so close to that sound barrier. Now with the dual orbital raise, the rally, the advantage in the back half of the fight. And a very clean one there from the Flame. They didn't spend both of their support ults to make that happen, as well as Mr. Butler. But an important fight that's going to get him over the 80% towards the 90% mark. It'll be a final opportunity as Depsy goes over to a Roadhog. I remember seeing this wild skin last week. Good guys are everybody to run everybody up, but only temporarily as Whispers drops in from the high ground. And the Barrage picks up a pair. Oh, and you've got Little Plume low. The boop out. Oh, what a hook! Whispers gets dragged all the way out the window. As Depsy did their best to keep good guys in this fight, but the Flame are going to win it out of the end. An explosive finish here to map 1. I'm going to come back here for your 4-2 squad. There you go. And you're talking about good guys coming in 6-0. One of the favorites here in the division. And the Flame kind of just built from pieces around Season 2 of EMEA expert teams that had either disbanded or, you know, people looking for a new home. And, man, what a comeback there from the Flame. They really command and control that. A lot of it on the back of Optics Widowmaker there to kick things off on map 2. Really put things off on the right foot there for starting the comeback on Ilios. We are wasting no time getting into our hybrid map. Let's go remind ourselves of our bans there real quick. Was Hollywood banned out by the Flame? Whoops, get that chat out of there. Bringing us to Midtown here, picked from good guys. We had to get a side swap here, didn't we? Let me get that changed over for you. Oh, the score didn't hold. Hey, that's not fair. That's not fair. I put it in, y'all. I'm telling you, I put it in. All right, let's get into map 2. Effort is going over to the Ash. Here for the second map, D-Cruise. Picking up the Genji. So falling back in a little bit more of this long-range kind of poke style of the Orisa comp. Optics once again comes out on the Widowmaker in an unusual spot. Oh, there's the dash over. Z-Cruise puts immediate pressure down. Oh, but somehow I went off of Optics Pop way too soon. Goes back and gets the kill on the Little Plume. This is going to open things up wide. As D-Cruise comes back with a pair, is able to clean out the laundry mat. And as the Flame make their approach onto the point. So now it's a 3v3. Good guys are going to get reinforcements back in this. D-Cruise does get a little kick in the rear. In the derriere of D-Cruise. This is going to kind of give an opportunity, I think, for the Flame, especially if they can get one more pick here. D-Cruise not going to give up one easy. Time for a recontest as D-Cruise makes her way back under this. I say Depsy will not give up any easy picks here. That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. Effort back onto the Tracer. We are going to get that recontest. But Optics finds Little Plume out of the back again. Oh, and gets D-Cruise as well. Yeah, I just need to keep flicking off of your POV at the last second, because that's when you seem to get the kill, Optics. There it is. 3 picks there for the Widowmaker. And a one and done on point A. Stagger fight or early position control kind of depends on your point of view. Because one fight kind of rolls into the other one here. It is another pick for the Flame on the high ground. Optics gonna go ahead and throw in the sights. We head up in this side window. The crew's close to a blade. Yep, yeah, you better hide on that high ground. Still got sights there for another second or so. Whispers does have blade ready to go. It's gonna be the Terror Surge out from both sides. Orbital rays from both sides as well, and then results on a kill 1 apiece. But Whisper's down, so a couple of DPS left standing here. Extra firepower on this high ground left for good guys, and they're able to use it to good effect. They'll end up winning what I guess is theoretically second fight here of the map. You gonna try to find us one? You open us up with one? Ooh, there's the jump. Oh, almost down the head. That's a rally Ellis are winning at the beginning. Ooh, an aggressive push from Rod is what initiated that. Now both Genjis are going to go ahead and try to pull out the blade. Whispers has more health, and Ziad has an accurate javelin there and put D-Cruise against the wall. This fight flips back the other direction. And the Flames slow trot their way through the streets of Midtown. We'll get protection there from the brig. They fight over this doorway and access to the back of this second objective. Whispers will continue to push this advantage, and Optics comes in with a good kill on the back of that infra site. But Ellis is down. A large part of the protection there on that flank. Looks like the defense starting to stabilize on the back of that. Once they get that side flank under control, Optics is still trying to see if they can find a pick from this high ground. But D7 can't keep Ziad alive through that. Overwhelming numbers for the defense, and they're going to stabilize. D7 a little bit ahead on this orbital ray. It's just the goal is to get Optics up to this high ground. Yeah, it got very hairy there for the defense for a moment. Now the goal is to see if they can hold on this position. Little Plume does get their orbital ready up in time. Depsy with a great Terror Surge. Sharon and the defense are just getting aggressive on the back of that. No worries about Zia, the only player left behind him. Now, it's not clean. Only a couple players of the defense left standing here. It's a 3v2 currently as Ellis and D7 return to the fight. I don't think the energy javelin landed. 5v4. Grab this precious high ground. Oh. Rally up, but Efforts is down. Whisper's low health. Just try to duck away. We're going to get the rally thrown in from Ellis as well. Oh, that just got completely shut down. But Zia and Optics have already grabbed kills. That's the blade in. Whispers has none of it. Sends you packing with the katana of their own. A little help with the sniper shots out of Optics. Whew, that was a bloodbath. Optics throwing in the sight, so these stragglers are very much marked here for the Flame. You still have this D Cruz playing down low on the Tracer. Whisper's keeping a mark now. D Cruz forced to take the long walk around, but Depsy has managed to anchor on the cart. Meanwhile, Whispers has been able to push in and pick up one. Optics in a little bit of trouble as that Tracer from D Cruz was in the back, but able to deal with it. Zion cleans up on the back of the fight. Ellis there to protect the sniper. 2 points on the board here for the Flame and a $1.35 to push through the train station. Good headshot there. Optics already picked up one kill here on this push into point C. A huge orbital advantage for D7. Let's see how aggressive the Flame wants to get on this. It's a Terror Surge engage out of Zia to start it off. Here comes the counter punch. 2 already picked up. And there it is. As the Flame are able to respond there to the ultimate out of Depsy. Throw in a Terror Surge from Zia in combination with that orbital ray, with that advantage they had. Now, recontesting the cards here. As Little Plume is coming up on one of their own. Both teams will have rally for this fight. 30 seconds to go. And you can see a conservative position out of the Flame as they push forward. They have managed to get Optics onto this long sight line. But a rally up from Rod FD is going to allow them to push that front line back. Optics might just get separated from the pack. Okay, they're able to get into safety. Let's go. Say get into safety. They're hiding in the train back behind the team. 10 seconds on the clock. Oh, there goes the peel to try to find Optics out of the back line. Meanwhile, Zia going in for the touch. Deadeye out of effort, doesn't get anything. Whispers is going to go in for the kill. Blade is out, 2 picks already here for the Flame, and now just trying to chop through the massive health pool of Depsy's Orisa. Takes a couple of people to chase down the Battle Cattle, and they'll eventually reel them in. And there's Optics with a pair of kills here to help close out the back of this point. And there it is. 3 points on the board indeed. So despite coming into point C with only 90 seconds to work with, Flame put up a great attack. Optics, I mean, gets the opening pick right out of the gate, so they're able to claim first corner just on the back of that pick alone, in which they're able to get Whispers set up on the high ground, continue to pressure, and Optics with that aggressive positioning. I mean, he plays the long sideline out of the gate. You get the rally push out of Rod FD. Able to try to force main and push the front line of the flame back. So Optics, instead of trying to regroup with the team completely cut off, does the huge rotation all the way around. Big brain play, a bold play. And even though they eventually get caught out, it opens up enough space for the front line to push back in. Optics sticking with this Widowmaker heading on into the defense. A couple shots landed here. But good guys have slowly but surely managed to claim Laundromat. Now, Depsy had pushed to the front of the fire truck. A bit of an overextension, but they do make it back safely. So, you know, I guess no harm, no foul here for Depsy. The rest of the team inside the firehouse, yeah, they're fighting for it now. Getting a little bit nasty in here, isn't it? Rod and Effort come up with a couple of kills, but Ziad able to put one in the feed in their own right. So 4v3 favoring good guys as they move on to the point. D7 was hiding in a cool spot, and Optics gets a pick on the other end. D-Cruz going to see if they can find the Juno up top, but D7 just got the heck out of dodge. Where'd you go? Oh, D7 just went up and around. Fluttering, trying to keep Depsy alive, or Ziad alive through it, but the torpedoes are a touch late. Eventually, the damage is there here for good guys, and they'll grab point in. Ooh, Optics is taken down. Oh, I think the Flame wanted that recontest. Even caught Depsy a little off guard with the way they were rushing in, but player down right after he is confident to go ahead and pop this rally. They're going to grab this high ground as Plume and Depsy put a couple in the feed. I don't know. I don't know if good guys got this, and don't call me Shirley. They do have quite a bit of ultimates to work with. There's an orbital ray coming up on the other side. Blade out from D-Cruz and trying to push this forward before the ray comes out, but D7 has already got it in the mix. Depsy low. Chase is on. That was a speed ring to try to re-engage. D7 with a great fight there. Yep, Whisper is just, you know, saying hello. Jump over the top there from Depsy. Speed ring into a Terror Surge. Rally is up there from the defense as we get dueling tornadoes up there on the high ground. Ziad is eventually brought down as is Whisper's mid-blade. Ends up being a 2-for-1 trade here favoring good guys as they get the car at the top of the hill. Respawn's coming in. We are going to get a recontest. Bob available for the defense. Deadeye here for the attacking good guys. Bob thrown in right onto the bus at the back of the cart. Depsy trying to back up to protect. Effort and Depsy both go down as Little Plume and Rod D were forced so far out of the fight. Ooh, D-Cruz won. Optics will find that pick. Needs a body shot there for the Ash, but Effort returns the favor. Couple of nice shots from Effort. Gets the head, gets the body. Optics, the 2-tap. Woo! To put the high-powered hit scan into the respawn. Both DPS falling under the revolver of Effort as a surge forward here from good guys onto the back of the point. It's going to be an orbital ray out from the defense to look to recontest. His Effort's going to go in and drop that Deadeye. Stun out of the deflect. There's the trigger pull. Beautiful combo there from Rod FD and Effort. Putting Whispers down. Gotta love the teamwork out of the brig of the cast. Oh, an incredible fight there out of Effort. And the momentum still being felt as D-Cruz surges forward. Depsy picks up one on the back of the fight. Optics back over to the Widowmaker. 3 minutes, more than double on the time bank. What the Flame had coming into the train station. The rally out of Rod FD ended up being good enough to win him that fight through the orbital ray of D7. Terror Surge up, Blade comboed with it. Depsy's going to put Whispers down, though. That'll end the combo at the very least. But the trade's favoring the defense here in the moment. Oh, but Ellis immediately caught down. The rally was immediately, as fast as the rally was up, it was gone. Oh, this is just a back and forth fight here left on this point. You still have Optics, yeah. With that amount of damage. Defense holds, 2 minutes on the clock. That sights up from Optics. I'm surprised anybody is rotating this corner as they can, or as much as they have. As Depsy is going to kind of carve a bit of path out. Rod FD slowly moving to the inside. And D Cruz is right here at the, landed some shots there off the newsstand. Now going to try to challenge a Brig. No easy task for any Genji, and Ellis does come up with the dub in that duel. Orbital Ray on the point. The front line's winning it out. Whispers with the pair of kills. Stagger in on to Depsy. A little over 60 seconds remain. Huge Terror Surge. Everybody caught in the corner. What a play from Xeon. Rushes in. Gets the huge play with the ultimate. Makes the read in front of the spawn. Captures good guys where they can't escape. And huge value out of that ultimate to eat that 1 minute down to 30 seconds. I just said that, Athena. Thank you. Body shot onto Ellis. Aggressive positioning here from Flame, and Xeon continues to get in the face of everybody in front of this spawn. Dempsey trying to head back the other direction, and it looked like they actually landed a shot onto Optics, but Blade is now out from Whispers. Effort once again, put it down. Really, the Terror Surge from Dempsey making that Blade difficult to find value. Xeon low. Couple of great headshots out of Effort. Dempsey and Effort make it onto the objective. They have a couple of supports here to contend with. Let's go back to this. Oh, nope, no. Oh, actually. What is going on back on the point? What is going on back on the point? The supports have won it! The supports have won it! I hit the wrong palm at the wrong moment. And blink and you miss it. Suddenly D7 comes up with a couple of kills through that alongside the Brig, just staying alive. Learn from the GOAT. Gotta love the respect in chat. Alright, Flame up 2-0. Y'all didn't see a lobby. There was no lobby there. There was no lobby there. Only stats. Only stats. 42-4 for Optics. 43-4 for D7. My goodness. 14K there for Optics in the hit scan. Hell of a map. Hell of a map. Holy cow. Yeah. I mean, just reinforcing that statement, chat. Optics is so good. So good. Can definitely take over a lobby and is firing, I mean, hitting true today. It's definitely hitting true today. Let's go look at this band here for map number 3. It was Esperanza band out from good guys. We're going to go back over to a Flame map pick as we head into push. It's been nice, like, having Esperanza back in the pool again, but I think it's quickly becoming the most banned map of Season 3. As is Watchpoint Gibraltar, which is a shame. It's two of my favorite maps. But have very unique play styles, and yeah, those two have both been banned out quite a bit this season. Which right now, a couple players are getting a lobby here. Looks like kind of taking their time a little bit. I mean, teams needed a quick little break. So, FACEIT did announce their Overdrive Cup today. So there'll be weekly events that will culminate into monthly tournaments that they're gonna have streamed. Yeah, give away cash prizes and FACEIT League points and stuff like that. So, cool announcement there today. That'll be fun. It says sign up today to compete against teams of your skill level and maybe even some special guests. Who knows who you might run into wearing Overdrive Cup. Yeah, maybe I'll get Lunar in here to coach me. We'll make a streamer team. We'll have the Lunar coach streamer team. I'm ashamed to say we are waiting on a tank. Tank players let me down. Let me down. Let's see. While we're waiting, we can talk about what I got coming up for you a little bit later. Or an A match tonight for NA. We're going to go have a Master Division matchup tonight. Typically, I've been trying to do Expert Monday, Wednesday, Master Tuesday, Thursday, and just consistently kind of keep with that schedule. But, well, we were hopping on this Fluffy Dreamland Team Mid match 2 weeks ago. It's got rescheduled. It's finally being played tonight. So we got a bonus Master matchup coming at you later on today. That one's bound to be a banger. But that's enough of that. Let's get into map 3. We're headed to Ruta Sapi, where the Flame are up 2-0 over the 6-0 good guys. Xeyes, thank you for the follow. Way to get a side swap. Let me fix that for you real quick, friends. We're just back onto that far. We're seeing effort back onto that cast. So everybody kind of rolling into, I don't want to say comfort picks. I feel like there's some kind of negative connotation that comes with that. But falling into these strategies that they've been practicing all series. Nobody making any big changes coming into this third, what can be very fast-paced map of Ruta Sapi. Ziad fortunate to keep their feet on dry ground there after eating an early javelin, but D7 comes in with a pick after an outstanding map 2 for D7. Finds first blood here in map 3, but it's down to a 3v3 on the back of this. Optic's still alive, but there's 2 supports in there to contend with. Say that. Depsy and Effort will chase Optics down, and the bot heading in favor of good guys here to kick things off. Whoop. It's quick re-engage. They're not even holding windows. He has already jumped down. Want to fight right here on this corner, and it seems to work out for him. The quick decision making here from the Flames got him a great position. It can be so awkward to try to push down the street. Kind of, I say from the attacking point of view, if you're attacking into this territory. That's Deadeye out from Effort, completely shut down by Zia. Ran into their face with the jab spin. Oh, and a beautiful energy jab out on the back of it to boot. They're pushing the head, the body, the feet, all of it. The bot's full moving forward, not just the head. Effort with an opening pick. Over the right thrown in there from D7. Oh, D7 gets the better end. A little pulling through that exchange. Now will the team continue to do so? For the Terror Surge thrown in from Ziot. Well, it doesn't seem to get as much done. A little reinforcement on the back end. It's a rally early into the fight there from Rod FD, at least beating Ellis there by about 20%. Still, yeah, nope, that is actually the difference maker. I was going to still see, I was kind of living through it, but no. They were just the last to die. The rest of the team was disengaging out. Zono 54, thank you for the follow. This is going to be the checkpoint picked up here from Depsy and good guys. So far, so good here in Runasapi. We're only 3 minutes in, but now it's a blade up top. The rally there from Ellis, though. You need a difficult one to work through. Ellis is already going to find Rod FD. Kind of consequential. What's the word I was looking for? Just kind of an incidental kill. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Kind of an incidental kill there on the back with the maze. You take him, you know? No using my chat for accusations, please. Flame with a lot of ground picked up, and you can see once again the aggressive positioning out of Xeon. Really indicating what they want to take, and they're not giving up anything for an inch here. Anything for free. More what I meant to say. Deadeye out from the other side. What if he somehow finds Effort? Or finds Whispers? Like getting a brig with the, or getting the Pharah with the brig, got my words will work here eventually. Words no worky, but bullets do. Depsy holding the corner. Big flanker on the outside. Keep an eye on Effort here. He's pushed into the back straight. Has Rod FD kind of back him up close to a rally. As D-Cruz is trying to kind of toe the line between helping Depsy out front and finding a flank to poke into the back. Depsy's going to throw a Terror Surge in. Picks up one. That's a bob out of Optics, but Effort's already brought Whispers down as well. With that rally from Rod FD, this is checkpoint picked up and looking like more here for good guys as Rod FD will muscle down Optics in the back. has been an aggressive tour de force, be it on the Lucio or on the Brig. Rod FD has had a great day, despite good guys being on the back foot. You can see Rod FD was quite a bit ahead on that ult charge. That rally coming in clutch there in that fight. And good guys are maybe fighting from the back foot, but they've got some momentum heading their direction. Oh, but Zion might have just put a giant hole in the sail. Now Rod FD trying to fight inside an orbital ray. Depsy died on the right-hand side of your screen. And the Flame will give up no more meterage here on this one. Looking out that rally out of Ellis. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and pop it early in that fight. Speed ring used. Try to just get on the tank, but they didn't count on D-Cruz here with the blade as they moved in on Depsy. D-Cruz comes behind. Shuts that down. Oh, that's jab spin to put D-Cruz into the water. What is going on in this fight? Like, our teams are so all over the place. Whispers basically went in very deep and just kind of stayed in. Whoop. At least for what I can tell. Still with the trade. It did slow good guys down. As you can see, efforts just now making their way back into this fight. Does have a Deadeye to work with, though. Depsy just back into a corner. No armor to speak of. Has to just push out. No other choice. Optics throws in the bomb, but Ellis is already down. It's a push inside there from Depsy and good guys where they've forced cooldowns out of Whispers. Whispers trying to dance away, but a beautiful flick onto that javelin, and Whispers is in spawn. Here comes the follow-up. No follow-up for you. Zeod is interrupted mid-Terra Surge. Good guys will continue to pile onto their lead. Orbital ray in over the top. Re-engage. Doesn't look like it's going to take much more than that. Zeod's able to use the speed and goes way back to kind of intercept the disengage. Make it very difficult. Make it very painful. That's going to be a blade out of Whispers here to kick things off. Whoop. Gonna trade along with effort. Depsy pushes on the back, and they catch Zeod over by the tree. Ooh, that looks like it might have just been a bait. Rod FD can knock it out of there. Zeod will eventually land the javelin that puts an end to him. But Depsy and Little Plume get some revenge. Find a kill onto Optics as well. Checkpoint was picked up here from the Flame, but they're not able to get anything past that. Sure, thank you for the follow. Good guys with the lead, 18 seconds. It's up to the Flame to come in and take this difficult spot. Whoop. Let's get the camera up here. Optics already with a pick here in the fight. Here comes D-Cruz in. Orbital Ray throwing in. It's a 3v5. D-Cruz is going to equalize a little bit. Deadeye is going to find Plume. Oh, it's just one there for the blade. Flame, hold on. They're going to continue to build percentage here. Or meterage, rather. But they have quite a bit to make up for. About 45 meters down before they finally got this bot going. This is going to be a tough fight. I mean, with 3 ultimates up here for the defensive good guys. They should have all the tools they need to close this out this next fight. It's just the orbital ray coming online. An early kill onto D7 just in this. Shielded Deadeye from the high ground combined with the Terror Surge down low, and there it is. D7 is down before they're able to get the ultimate out, and we're headed to map 4. All right. Hey, what are we doing on that match? No, not that match. I want to see a scoreboard for this match. Thank you very much. I'm going to fix my scoreboard. It's good, guys. Get rid of the goose egg. And we've got ourselves a match. D7 and Optics still combined for a lot of hurt. Optics with, I mean, good lord. 3,000 more damage than Depsy had on the Orisa. Good lord. Whew. All right, we're headed to Flashpoint. No ban for Flashpoint. No Clash here in Season 3 is... I'm sure everybody in this chat probably already knows. But, you know, if you're happy to be new to FACEIT League or watching this VOD, no Clash here in Season 3 of FACEIT League. Once again, get a side swap, so let me fix the team names up top for you. The roar of the crowd. Kingwin, thank you for the sub. I appreciate the tier 1, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, coach. All right. Optics in on the cast. Trying to match effort in this one. Gets a nice little roll fan there to put Depsy down. First fight will go in favor of the Flame. Yeah, able to hold this choke with an extra percentage down the board and ults. I mean, look at Optics. Optics at 85% there after that first fight. A good headshot's going to continue to push that closer and closer to that dead eye. That's 3 headshots on that approach. Whew. But the Energy Javelin, Depsy finally had enough of your sass. Still over the way thrown in. Whisper's able to find 2. After that initial pick, 3v3 left on this point. No ults available here. Tries to close this out, and health bars are just too low here for good guys. Those Whispers and the Flame will win it out here in fight 2. Oh, even staggering out Loodle Plume. Ironically, the... Well... Looks like a quick rotation in here from the Flame. So we're able to grab this kind of precious high ground. This unusual point. Dead out there from Optics. Try to kind of just slow the roll here from this orbital ray. As it moves into an angle there off the point. Effort is going to respond with one of their own as Depsy grabs some space on the back of it. Runs into a fortified Zeod. Zeod's going to go ahead and pop the ultimate. Both of our races threw down their turret surges, as a matter of fact. Rod FT gets the better end of Whispers, though, as the drop onto point, but without Depsy, it's going to be increasingly difficult here for Good Guys to make a stand. Effort's got one down, but there's more work to be done. Rally up here from Rod FT as they try to close this out. A double fan the hammer there, and Zeod's in trouble. Good shot to finish them off. Can't quite put the follow-ups on to D7, turn their attention to Optics on the high ground. 18% on the board here for the Flame. The flip comes through for Good Guys. Flame pushing the way back in here with a couple of support DPS ults, rather. Optics won't get a chance to use theirs, but the Dragon Blade is out. Try to go in and find Cruz, but D-Cruz is determined not to die through that one. Oh, that was bad. I know, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, that was bad. That was bad. Don't stand near me. You might get hit by a random piece of fruit. Or tomato. Oh! Depsy's throwing a little bit more tomatoes at those that he doesn't like. Oh, that was a good energy jab on top. D. Cruz able to get a kill on the back of that as well. So that flank has now just been cut off. Zeod runs onto the point with no other options, and we're now tied up here on New Junk City. Push from the left-hand side. Terra Surge, Rally, and Deadeye available here. So yeah, definitely favored a lot of aggressive positioning as the Deadeye opened up there, but Depsy seals the door shut with a deadly ultimate. The Terra Surge, double it down there for Depsy. And what a play. This is Good Guys with a clean, decisive first fight on this one. Push into the high ground. Zeod hoping they can put up the same show in here, but it's D-Cruz pulling out the blade. D-Cruz's blades have been shut down a bit there by the Terra Surges, but not this time. This blade comes up big here in this close quarters. It's just a blender. Easy pickings for the Dragon Blade. You see the remnants of the Flame petering out here on this point. It's now just more of a smoldering stick. Whispers on the high ground, trying to find some sort of ingress onto this point, running out of time to do so. With 3 seconds left, they dash up, and Effort gets the shot. D-Cruz puts in a bulk of damage onto that as well. 2-1 lead here for Good Guys. And now down 1. D-Cruz smells blood in the water. Doesn't want to pursue. Calls made, rotate. Fight into the choke. Woo, Good Guys are trying to raise for it, but Flame are actually able to make it through. I mean, just by a split second of that huge long rotation, it comes down to a split second difference on making it through that choke. Then the Flame are going to back all the way to the point. Everett's going to throw a Deadeye here as they round the corner. Stepsy throws in the Terroristers combined with it. That's going to find D7. D7 did get their ultimate out first, and Whispers has got a Dragon Blade into this. Has already cut through Little Plume. Ellis is able to batter down one on the back of that Blade there from Whispers, and now trying to double team D-Cruz on the outside. It's actually a triple team as Optics finds the headshot. This is going to be first cap going over to the Flame here for this one as they look to claw their way back in through New Junk City. Nice energy javelin out of Depsy to stun out the Deadeye. It was the first tool that the Flame were trying to use. D-Cruz, got a little anxious with that Blade, though. Jumps right into 4 people. Barely even got it out of the sheath before it is put right back away. Should I just say dropped on the ground. Ellis put on the ground. Zeod low on health after a flurry of headshots lands from Depsy, and they're going to use both cooldowns to go give pursuit. Separate D7 from the pack. But Optics and Zeod have managed to return fire the other direction. They're able to clean up before Depsy could find the kills. And this is like we're headed to the 5th and final point here in New Junk City. What remains? Bomb flats? We're headed to bomb flats. Oh, that was bomb flaps. I'm sorry. Junkyard. Yeah. I can see the point in my head. I just had the names confused. High ground positioning here from the Flame. If they win this point, they win the series. Good guys looking to send us on over to Circuit Royale here from map 5. Deadeye out of effort here to start things off. Slight advantage in that ultimate over Optics here as the Speedring is used to rotate around the Terroristers to pull everybody in, and they're going to combine for a pair of kills on the back of that. Beautifully played there out of good guys. This should get them first cap. I don't mind y'all talking constructive concerns in my chat, but please, no accusations. This is not the place for that. I will not tolerate it. Good fight, aggressive positioning, aggressive play there, and only the orbital ray used out of the Flame to come back in and retake this point. KDM is not retired. We'll have Wasp spawn later this week. Had Wasp spawn last week. KDM was playing. Deadeye out here from Optics. Here from the high ground. Ooh. Caught Rod FD there for a moment. No, the shield probably would have blocked it anyway. This is going to be an important fight here for this series. Orbital Ray available here for Little Plume as they're going to go ahead and use it right over the point. Try to catch Zeod in the corner. Rally use. Blade out. The Flame are going to get 2 kills on the back of that. 3 ults for a pair of kills, and it might just be the series here as this percentage ticks up oh so fast. No chance for anybody to get back in. And the Flame find the combo they needed to close it out. It was close. Good guys fought hard. But the Flame will take the series 3-1. And send good guys their first series loss of the season. GG's. Oh, if KDM has retired since last week, like in the past couple days, then I missed that. God. Huge combo from Depsy. GG's all around. Flame take it. Yeah, I mean, Optics kept a little quieter there on that map. Oh, yeah, I mean, I say that. Still 10k damage. Still had, I mean, just a hell of a series. Just a hell of a series. GG's to the Flame. They move up to 5-2 on the season. Yeah, good guys moving to 6-1. Let's see what's coming up in the future for these two squads. Looks like they got T2E on Wednesday. Does the Flame. And good guys, what do you got coming up this week? Good guys, we'll play Untitled on Wednesday. So we'll be looking forward to that. We're going to be covering Meta Boys versus Super Shy on Wednesday for our Wednesday matchup. So that'll be our next Expert League matchup, so I hope to see you all here for that one. My Tuesday matchup got moved. This was originally your matchup for tomorrow, but it got rescheduled sometime today after I'd already submitted and put my schedule together. So I got to find another match for tomorrow, so we'll figure that out. Okay, Cheeble Weeble. Good to know. Post-retirement tweet doesn't have a valid FACEIT League pass. Interesting. I know there's been a couple issues with FACEIT League passes though recently, so that's something I wouldn't put too much weight in. I have seen issues with the FACEIT League passes this season on a couple of different instances, with people not like able to get somebody that's rostered in because of that. Anyway, let's get that third point on the board for the Flame. They earned it. All right. That does it for our first match of the day. I will have actually an NA Master matchup a little bit later on. So we'll have Team Mid, kind of the remnants of TSM. So it is that whole Skull Riker and Rocket and friends. Currently undefeated and probably at the top of the heap there alongside Nightmare in a Master. They're going to be taking on Fluffy Dreamland tonight. So that'll be an awesome match. I'm really looking forward to that one. I may stream a little bit before that. I typically stream between my EMEA and NA matches. I've got too much to do today. I just can't. I need to get a lot of Photoshop stuff done and get some behind the scenes work done. And just get caught up a little bit. So I'm going to take a couple hours and do that. I'll probably come back and play some games here in a couple hours before NA happens, or maybe we do some VOD review or something. I'm not sure, but that's going to be it for me for now. We'll return later in the day. Thank you so much for everybody for hanging out. Appreciate all the follows and the support and everything. The heated debate there in chat, discussions in chat. All good. Yeah, that's going to do it for me. Y'all be kind to each other. I'll see you back here in a couple hours. All right, bye, friends.